In the world of JavaScript development, time moves differently. What makes minutes in one world happens in seconds in another. It's not magic, it's not science fiction. It's the difference between trapped in a gravitational field and breaking free. Every second you wait for your build to finish, your test to run, your package to install, that's the time you are losing. Time you can't get back. But what if we could change the laws of physics? What if we could make time for work for us instead of against us? This is Bun JS, and it's about change your relationship with time itself. The speed revolution. Let's start with the numbers that made everyone pay attention. Look at these benchmarks on screen. You can see Bun JS absolutely destroying Node.js across the board. Startup times, HTTP requests per second, and package installation speed. It's not even close in most cases. But the real game changer that everyone agrees on, package installation. You know that feeling when you run npm install and go make coffee because you know you will be waiting. With Bun, what used to take minutes literally happens in seconds. Here is a quick example. A simple HTTP server created using Bun JS. Notice how clean that is. No express, no complex setup, just pure fast JavaScript. So why is Bun JS faster in most scenarios? Two main technical reasons. It uses JavaScript core instead of V8 and it's built with SIG instead of C++. JavaScript core is engine that powers Safari and it's especially optimized for quick startup and lower memory usage. SIG is a modern system programming language that lets the Bun team squeeze maximum performance out of every operation. Now, is it perfect? Not quite. Some benchmarks show Bun can use more memory than Node.js, and the real-world performance gains might be more moderate than those eye-catching benchmark numbers suggest. But the overall trend is clear. Bun JS represents a significant step forward in JavaScript runtime performance, especially for specific use cases like development workflows and HTTP-heavy applications. The All-in-One Toolkit. Speed is just the beginning. Here's what sets Bun JS apart. It's not just a runtime, it's an entire toolkit. Think about your current JavaScript setup. You probably have Node.js for running code, npm for packages, Webpack or White for bundling, Jest for testing, and maybe Babel for transpiling TypeScript. That's at least 5 different tools, each with its own configuration files, update cycles, and traits. Bun JS gives you all of that in one package. Let me show you what I mean. Package management. Instead of npm install, we can use bun install. Instead of npm run dev, we can use bun run dev or bun dev. Instead of npx create next app, we can use bun x create next app. Testing, build writing. No Jest configuration needed. Run it with bun test. That's it. No setup, no configuration files, it just works. Bundling, it's also built in. And here's the kicker, it's about 30 times faster than Webpack for most projects. TypeScript support, you don't need to install anything. Bun JS runs TypeScript files natively. It just works, no compilation setup. It's like having a Swiss Army knife instead of carrying around a toolbox. Everything you need is right there, optimized to work together perfectly. Real world compatibility. You might be thinking, this sounds too good to be true. What's the catch? The main concern is compatibility. Can you actually use Bun JS with your existing projects? The answer is mostly yes, with the important caveats you need to know about. Bun JS works hard to be drop-in replacement for Node.js. It supports core Node.js APIs you are familiar with, FS for file operations, HTTP for servers, path for handling file paths, and events for event emitter. Bun also works with the npm ecosystem, so most of your favorite packages will work without changes. Here's what works great. Express.js servers run beautifully on Bun. React applications have full compatibility, often with better performance. Most npm packages work due to impressive ecosystem compatibility. Common Node.js patterns just work. Here's what doesn't work yet. NAPI for native add-ons aren't supported. Advanced Node.js features like VM module for isolated code execution and cluster module for multiprocess scaling. Some crypto features for advanced signing. Built-in read, eval, print loop, or full Node.js inspector debugger. Here's how simple migration can be. On the left, your typical Node.js setup. On the right, the same project is running on Bun. That built-in watch flag, it's Bun's native equivalent to NodeMon, but faster with zero extra dependencies. Bun's compatibility is actively evolving. The team is constantly adding support for more Node.js features and fixing edge cases. While you might hit a compatibility wall today with a specific package, there's a good chance it will work in next release. Where Bun JS shines. Where should you actually use Bun JS? Let's break down the sweet spots. Microservices. This is where Bun genuinely excels. With HTTP handling up to 110,000 requests per second compared to Node.js 60,000 plus fast startup and low latency, it's designed to microservices architectures. Development workflows. This is transformative right now. Package install up to 25 times faster than npm. Instant TypeScript transpilation. Blazing fast test run. Your entire development loop gets supercharged even if you are not ready for production. Using Bun for development changes how fast you can iterate. Real-time applications. Think chat apps, gaming server, live dashboards. Bun shows impressive performance in synthetic benchmarks for WebSocket handling. True real-world results will vary based on your specific use case and architecture. The performance difference for real-time workloads can be significant, but always test with your actual traffic pattern. Prototyping and hackathons. Zero config TypeScript, built-in testing and native bundling mean you go from idea to working prototype in minutes instead of hours. What about serverless applications? Here's something you need to consider. Serverless platforms like AWS Lambda are currently optimized for Node.js. Bun has longer cold restart times in serverless environments due to runtime download requirements. For serverless functions, Node.js remains the better choice today. The reality check. Let's be honest about the limitations. Bun JS isn't perfect and it's not ready for every use case. First, let's talk about the ecosystem. Node.js has been around since 2009 with massive major ecosystem. Bun with 1.0 from late 2023 is compatible with most npm packages, but you will eventually hit an edge case or dependency that needs a workaround. Now let's talk about stability in production. Node.js is battle tested across countless massive scale systems. Bun is still relatively new and doesn't have the same depth of production experience as Node.js. For mission critical systems where downtime has a direct cost, Bun's newer status means it should be evaluated with caution. Another big factor is community support. When you have a Node.js problem, Stack Overflow has hundreds of thousands answers. Bun's community is growing fast, but compared to Node.js, it is still tiny. In 2024, there were fewer than 1,000 Stack Overflow questions, so you will find fewer tutorials and answers. Security can make or break a project. Unlike Geno, which has a robust security sandbox, Bun lacks permission model, offering unrestricted access like Node.js. For applications requiring strict security controls, this could be a significant concern. So where does Bun shine today? Bun is perfect for new projects, side projects and development environments where its speed gives you a genuine advantage. But for the established mission critical production systems that need a safety net of massive ecosystem, Node.js is remain the safer choice. Bun represents the future direction of JavaScript, but the present is still largely Node.js domain. So what's the bottom line with Bun JS? It's not about completely replacing Node.js right now. It's about choosing the right tool for high impact use cases. Bun shines brightest for rapid prototyping and new projects, development workflows, and performance critical tasks. One aggressive focus on performance and all-in-one tooling is pushing JavaScript runtime development forward. Whether Bun becomes the dominant runtime or inspire Node.js to evolve, the developer ultimately wins. If you value speed, simplicity, and cutting-edge development experience, Bun.js is worth exploring. Start with side project or integrate it into your development setup. Ready to try Bun.js yourself? The installation is quick. You can find the command on Bun official site. Experiment with it and see the impact on your workflow. If this deep dive helped you to understand Bun JS, give this video a like and subscribe for more insight into modern web technologies. And if you are already using Bun, share your experience in the comments below. Until next time, keep building amazing things.